Hello, everybody. Happy Monday.
Hello, everybody.
Everybody, hello.
One book you have hanging that looks like cartoon girls on there. What is that one? That is called Me Without You. Oh, that's an embroidery that Christine
Hope
did.
everyone had a great weekend. Hi, Roxy.
I find too that what you get, what you order, it seems like you always have plenty or extra.
Hi, Linda.
She probably did exactly what it calls us.
Hi, Gisela. Hi, Melinda.
That's enough. Okay.
I'm going to take you with me because I did forget something. At least I think I did.
He's still there.
Hi, Barb. How are you feeling? Hi, everybody. Hi, Nancy. Okay. So let me just take a gander here. All right, so I'm going to start us off with a couple of jokes. Why is bacteria bad at math? Good, Barb. They multiply by dividing.
No.
And why can't your nose be 12 inches long? Because then it would be a foot. Can you imagine that coming off of your face? What did the horse say after it tripped? Help, I've fallen and I can't giddy up. I really like that one. Illinois, 2 inches last night. Yes. So we did get some snow this weekend. You wouldn't know it here in Thornton, but it was gloomy for a little bit, and we did get some much needed moisture. I'm the type of person who thinks that we need a bunch more. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Lisa. And Linda, I'm going to be emailing you that information we talked about earlier today. So this week we have in our Littleton store, we have a few classes. We have the Kate's Bag of the Month class, the Honey Bunny wall hanging, as well as the Showering Stars class. And then in Thornton, we have the Rag Quilt class with Kate and Kids Club. And we just had our Bernina Stitchwise event where Adam Radcliffe he was tremendous with the amount of information he shared with everybody. We are very appreciative of everybody who were able to make that event. It was a lot of fun. And hi, Christine. I feel I'm typing on accident. And then as far as events goes, we have an upcoming event in April. It is the Cuddle Up with Bernina event. It is April 10th and 11th, and it is $179 for the 2-day event. This event is going to be working on the Bernina L890s and working with the Cuddle Minky material, which everybody has known, or it is known to be somewhat difficult to work with when it comes to sewing and in this craft, right? It can kind of be slippery and it can slide and shift easily. So this event is going to go over a lot of different information in order to guide you into having success with sewing with those types of materials. Oh, good, Nora. I'm glad he was funny. He was funny. I liked him a lot. So again, this is going to be a 2-day event. That is, again, $179, and April 10th and 11th. It will be held in our Littleton location. I hope that other people are not having any issues with the sound. No. And it will be 2 persons per machine. But it's going to be a great time. I'm really excited. It will be making 3 different projects. So you'll make a pillow, a scarf, and a small blanket. Hi, Peggy. We are highly anticipating that. We are so excited for that event. First of all, I'll just say that the L890s are a machine that never fails to wow me. One of my favorite machines. So we are very excited about that. Oh, good. I'm glad everyone is able to hear me. All right, so then I am going to go ahead and start stitching, and then I'm going to show you some other things, such as materials, as well as some manager specials. What kind of new watch did you get, Linda? All right, so for today's project, it is the new freebie from Kreative Kiwi. Again, it is from Kreative Kiwi, and it is a free design. So this design comes in 2 different hoop sizes. So you have a 5x7 and a 6x10. I did make a kit, and the kit is $3.50. It will make one of the largest size, so you can pick and choose which size you would like to make. But we included a little bit of ribbon to turn it into a hanger. But in Kreative Kiwi, it is listed as a mug rug. We all have mug rugs, right? So let's turn those mug rugs and coasters into a larger size and add some ribbon and hang them everywhere. That's my mentality. I'm sorry, Linda. You'll get used to it. Okay, so online I do have the kits for today. Again, it will make one of the Peking Bunny hanger fabric kit. It will make one, and it includes ribbon, so you can choose if you would like to have it be a mug rug or if you'd like to display it in a hanging way. And to answer your question, Linda, no, we have no announcements as of yet for the anniversary event. Okay, so in my hoop, I have my dissolve away stabilizer. And maybe hard to see, but directly onto my stabilizer, I am going to stitch the placement line so I know where to place my batting. You got it, Billy. I'll have to look into that, Linda. Duh fit. All right, so then for our fabrics, we have a piece of batting that's 7 by 10. Our backing fabric is also the same. Billy, the option for this design is either a 5x7 or a 6x10. The kit that we have will be able to make one of the largest size. All right, and I'm going to just place my batting completely covering that area, and I'm going to tack it in place. You got it, Pat. And then, of course, I'm going to use my lovely Quilter Select Wave Applique scissors. We're going to trim away the excess of our batting. You got it, Nora. All right, so just when you think that it's done doing the tack down line for the batting, it does continue on to do the parts where the little bunny hands are. All right, and since you're right in solo with me today, I am going to trim this way.
I can't do it. I can't. No, it's too big.
Bravo 3. I love these scissors too. So tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. Is anybody doing anything fun for St. Patrick's Day? Any traditions? So a long time ago, I wore my grandpa's lucky St. Patrick's Day hat. And we thought, well, my grandparents misplaced it. And my grandma was like, I need to really find that hat. And I don't remember you giving it back. And I was like, well, I definitely remember giving it back. My grandma made a special phone call to me earlier last week. She was like, I found that hat. So I'm going to wear a picture of Patrick's face and my grandpa's hat tomorrow. All right, so I've trimmed away the excess. Going to put this back on. Jolie, I will reach out to you guys. Actually, I'm just going to make a quick announcement on that. So I've had a lot of inquiries lately of videos that are from previous lives. And I have just run into a situation where I went to plug it in and get some things uploaded, and I could not get it to load anything. So I took it to Best Buy, and they wanted to have us pay $89 to send it to a data recovery place in Kentucky to try and get the files off of there. So I'm currently in the process of working with a couple of different data recovery companies that are local on quotes so that we can get that problem resolved. And I am just going to go from there. And as I learn more, I'll make a update for you guys. Okay, so now I'm going to switch you around. At least I think I'm going to. All right, so we can see where our little hands are going to be. So we want to cover the part of our backing with our egg fabric, which is a piece of fabric that is 7 by 7. And I'm just going to place that so that it's completely covering that area. And I'm going to tack it in place. I'm going to have green whiskey tomorrow. If you don't want to get pinched. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Yeah, Val's going to drink green beer. I'm going to drink green whiskey, and Steve is suggesting that we do that during live tomorrow.
That was a question.
Oh.
I'm going to drink green milk.
Oh, yes. Steve's going to drink green milk. Okay, so at this point, I would not trim away the excess of our egg fabric. I'm going to do that after it gets done doing all of the stitching. So the next step is going to do the quilting in the center, which is just like a little spiral. And on this one, I'm going to bypass it because I want to see the difference between having it and not having it. So I'm going to go to the next step, and it's going to stitch the word happy. And I have this really pretty blue that has a nice contrast against the fabric. And we're going to stitch out our lettering. And while it's stitching out our lettering, we are going to go over some fun stuff with ya. All right, so in this design, they are wanting you to have it be happy and Easter in 2 different colors. So it does have a color stop on there, but I'm doing it in that same color for both words here. So yes, Lisa, here is today's project. It is a free design from Kreative Kiwi. We do have a kit. It is $3.50, and it will make one of the larger size, or then you could absolutely choose to make the smaller size. But the 2 different hoop options that you get in the design is a 5x7 or a 6x10. All right. So next, I wanted to show you, we have a manager special. So this manager special consists of 5 different Kimberbell fabrics. It is a fat 16th bundle. So we have the white, see, kind of more like the honeycomb, and then we have a solid light green, the pink star fabric. This one is from the Star Spangled Banner, and then we have the buttermilk solid fabric. So we have 2 of these. Again, it's a fat 16th bundle, so you'll get a fat 16th of each of these 5 fabrics. And it is on sale for $2.50 for those who say fat 16th first. I love this color. I really don't know if like you can tell through the camera, but it's so pretty. Poppies. All right. So we have homes for those 2. Next, I'm going to show you a little sneak peek. We do have a lot of people who have pre-registered for this item. The color number on this thread is an Isocord, and it is 4410. All right, so then now we're going to do the word Easter, and I'm just going to continue my stitching there while I lay this out to show you. All right, so this is just a little sneak peek at the Sippin' on Sunshine quilt from Kimberbell. And we wanted to give you guys the first look at it. So this is a pre-released item. It's not an item that everybody has quite yet. So we are anticipating that this is going to be a very popular item, especially with spring right around the corner, and how adorable these are. I'm so excited. So I love the little dragonflies. I just love the colors. It like screams spring. It's just so cute. And then we have Sunshine on My Mind. And then Life is Always a Picnic with You. So there are a few new techniques with the quilt here that we will be going over. And we are going to be doing this as a live. And you guys all really seemed to like when we had done the demo December, where we were all 4 of us stitching at one time. We all kind of made our own project for it. So I know that we are going to be handling that in the same way. So you'll be joining us and we'll all be stitching, which I think is a lot of fun because I think we all have different advice for accomplishing different techniques. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We don't have dates set up as of yet for that to happen, but again, we are going to be doing a live. So if you have not yet ordered it, we are going to recommend that you place an order for it soon because I think we're going to sell out. So we have the quilt bundle online. So that would consist of the designs, the embellishment kit, and the fabric kit. But there is the thread kit as well. And then there's also the really cute needle minder. So all of these are available online. I think this is our last needle minder. These have been outrageously popular. But super cute. We have all of these, and we recently, as of today, I think earlier, I talked to 3 different people, and they have ordered additional embellishment kits and fabric kits because they have already been requested by family to make them for other people. So we do have the bundle up there if you're wanting to purchase the complete bundle. But if you've already purchased the bundle and don't need the designs again, then we do have the embellishment kit, the thread kit, and the fabric kit listed online separately. Oh, excuse me. We're going to be behind the counter.
Oh.
So Steve will be able to show them to you.
What are you making?
We are making this.
Oh, that looks cool.
Okay, guys.
So is that like for your drinks?
You can. I'm going to put some ribbon in there and turn it into a hanger.
A hanger? That's cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Oh, you're okay. No big deal. All right. So now we need to trim again.
That should work. So why don't you give it a try? She has a problem before she can bring it back in. But I think that will take care of it. Okay. I'll just swap it out. Right. Okay. All right.
So I didn't put the thread up online, but we can still honor a 20% discount on the thread.
Do you know if she wants the Schmetz or the Place brand? The Schmetz. You know which size?
It's just a beautiful color.
Does she need the needles for this side or just for this side? Because this side, that's just the two. That's the universal needle. For this side, it's the Some people use both, but they don't have.
So we had, so just overnight, this last night, we had like.
Okay, so these that say EXL are for the chain or the stitch, so these three only take the EXL needle. And the difference is that all these
So I think that there's some confusion. So let me clear that up real quick. We had some people saying they really liked the spool of thread that I'm using for the words of Happy Easter. We can do that for 20% off, but I did not put that online. And then we do have the Glide Sippin' on Sunshine thread kit online, and it is at a discounted price, or at least it should be. Yes. Jolie says it is there as a sale price. So Susan, I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but I'm going to say no. I'm sad that we didn't have much of a winter. Okay. So now we are going to change our thread. And I'm going to use white. And then we are going to use our white fabric to attach our bunny. Oh my Atlanta. Oh my Atlanta. You got it, Gisela. All right, so now I'm going to find my white fabric if I can. There it is. And I'm going to place it right side up, completely covering the top portion. You got it, Nora. All right, so now we're going to switch our thread. And on my sample here, I did like a little bit more of like a grayish blue for the color of our eyes. But I'm going to lighten it up a little bit. Lighten it up or brighten it up. I'm not really sure what the best way of describing that is. We'll see. All right, and now we are going to stitch. Oh, definitely thought a second one was coming in there. You got it, Linda. All right. Mary, yes, I can check into that for you, my dear. Thank you, guys. Oh, yep, this might have been too bright. Oh well, it's pretty still. All right, and then the next stitch we are going to use black, and it's going to do the detail of our bunny's eyes, nose, and whiskers. Mary Myra would like an update on if her package has been mailed.
Don't do the mailing. I'll find out.
Nora, this is just the standard embroidery foot. Very bold eyes, Gisela. All right, I'm going to show you the next manager special. I'm going to go ahead and announce that it's going to go to the first person who says Irish gnome. It is a kit for an Irish gnome pillow. We're gonna do $8.99. All of your fabrics. All right. That little Irish gnome has a new home. Look at that, it rhymes. All right, one more manager special, and it is the woo! Almost went timber. This is going to be Serger Sampler wall hanging, and it will go to the first person who says wall hanging. This is a excellent serger sampler in order to learn how to do some quilting on your serger and be able to use some really cool techniques. This is going to be $5 to the first person who says wall hanging.
There is an order in the shipping history for Mary Myra that says it's out for delivery today. But I don't know, because there was no notes put in the order, that we shipped it. So, yeah.
All right. Now I'm going to trim. All right. So now we're going to turn our hoop to the back side. And what I'm going to do first, so you can put a hanger or your ribbon in here like so, or you can combine it and it can be put in the center here. But I don't like that for some reason. And then I'm going to make sure that I don't get it twisted. And I'm going to tape my ribbon up here. Make sure it doesn't get the opportunity to get stitched in places we don't want it to. Then I'm going to get my piece of my backing fabric and I'm going to cover this area entirely. And I'm going to tape my corners. All right, now we're going to return this to the machine. And I am going to switch my thread to, this is a Floriani color. It is 219. It is a very pretty color. It really complements and goes well with the fabric. And we're going to tack that fabric in place. Just going back over some of the questions. Lisa, the design for today is a free design from Kreative Kiwi. We do have kits available and it will make one of the hangers. And you have a choice of being able to make that in a 6x10 hoop or a 5x7. The kits are $3.50. Yeah. Got a snag on our thread. Okay. Again, Colleen, this is from Kreative Kiwi. It's a free design. If you go to the events calendar on our website and go to today's date, there will be a link on there for you to be taken to the website to have easy access to that. And I will also be putting up a link for those of you who are interested in participating in the Kimberbell Sippin' on Sunshine fun with us. A link that will take you to Kimberbell's website where you have the ability to purchase the quilting bundle of designs for the background quilting. So I will get that up for you guys. Oh, thanks, Susan. Okay, so now I'm going to remove this. I'm just going to flop this over. This tape can definitely be used for a different project moving forward. So I'm going to put that off to the side. And I just need to locate my skithers. So yes, Sarah, you do. For this step, it is not the final step, so I just used the white bobbin in the machine to get this tacked in place. And now I'm going to trim the excess.
So can that only be used? Like Kimberville is like its own brand. So you get this box.
All right, and I'm going to be careful and make sure that I don't have my ribbon in there.
Buy this, you get the code, and then the machine will know how to do these designs with the stuff.
All right, so the next step is going to do the zigzag to prevent it from fraying. And I'm skipping that step. And I'm putting in a bobbin that is full of the same thread that I had threaded a moment ago. And I'm going to return the hoop to the machine. And it's going to do the satin around our egg. After it does the satin around the egg, it is going to do the satin above around the bunny, which I did in a gray. I don't know what. Okay. Play. Oh, lovely.
Did you miss me today?
Yeah. What about you ladies? Did you miss Val today?
Hi, guys. I was helping customers.
Do you have a joke for them?
I am the joke. I'm always the joke.
No.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Little bunny foo foo, how I love you.
Up and down the
The
bunny
floor.
trail.
Yeah, I made up a song when I was in my beginning driving years.
Yeah.
Because there was a dead rabbit in the road, and I didn't want to squish him, so my song was Little bunny foo foo, how I love you. I hope you have fun in heaven, and I hope I don't squish you.
Oh my gosh. So, isn't this cute? Look, I have a nose. A bunny nose.
Bunny nose.
Anyhow, I've been a busy girl.
It has been busy today.
There you
And
go,
it says,
Lover.
hi, Val.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, hey, guys.
Oh, here's what I needed for that customer.
It-
It's just here.
Looks like the owl's on my head.
Wonder if he wants a label.
Go see. All right. All right, so while it's doing this satin stitch, Hedwig, while it's doing the satin stitch at this point, I did use this time to wind my light gray, I was gonna say fabric, the light gray thread into my bobbin so that it's ready for the next step. So Pamela, we did do some stitching when we first got the Harry Potter machine in. The first thing that I think we noticed that was really awesome about it is how similar it is to some of the other Berninas. Like the way that you would get things positioned and moved about in the hoop is very similar. So, but the Harry Potter machine is about like a 6x10 embroidery field. And for the cost of that machine, it's one hell of a machine for the dollar amount. So I think it is absolutely a steal of a deal. And I must admit that, oh man, I have to make sure Kate's not watching and that Lily can't hear us because Matt and I are going to get one for Lily. Marcy, this is a design from Kreative Kiwi. It is a free design. If you go to our events calendar today, we have a link that will take you straight to Kreative Kiwi. And you can download that design. We have kits available. They are $3.50. You'll make one of these. You can make it as a mug rug, or you can use the ribbon in the kit and use it as a hanger. Dang.
But he needs a carrot.
A carrot would be cute.
It really
So
would.
on the instructions, I will also just put out there that they had a recommendation. So they had a piece of fabric that was folded wrong sides together, and they have it covering this area, turning it into a pocket. So I think that's a great idea, but I think that I would do that after this stitching, so you can't see it on the opposite side. Do the lining and then repeat that last step of attaching the backing fabric and do a pocket on the back side, because I like that it says Happy Easter. Or you could also get pretty creative and scan this bad boy into IQ, set a boundary, and put some quilting stitches and fill stitches in there.
Oh, that would be really cute.
That would be really cute. All right, so now I'm going to switch my bobbin to gray, as well as my top thread. And now we're going to do our bunny. And if you see, Mary, no, the Harry Potter machine is not $24,000. It is around $2,500. So, but it's a Harry Potter machine. Colleen, that's a great idea. I agree, Susan. All right, so Roxy, so it has a 5-inch touchscreen. The Bernina. So Wanda, no, they have not come in yet. And Colleen, I am so sorry that that happened, and sending you tons of hugs and love, because that must be rough. But I'm glad that you're getting back into embroidery and sewing again. And then to answer Roxy's question about the B79, so obviously the biggest difference is the color of the machine. The machine is black, but it also has Harry Potter all over it. So it is so cool. And inside of it. Very true. Very, very true. So it has the multifunction knobs for quick and easy editing. It does have unique machine designs of Harry Potter, like graphics printed on the face of the machine. So on the embroidery arm, there are the house crests. There's Harry's glasses with his lightning bolt, Scar, and then you have one of the house crests just below where it says B79. And it does have the ability to work with the knee lever. And it has the technology in the embroidery hoop that has the hoop detection. It has the dual feed system, so I think that right there is a huge thing. Retractable feed dogs, and then it does also have the automatic thread cutter. I cannot speak today. I apologize. And then it does have a speed control. So there are exclusive Harry Potter designs in the machine. There are 42 themed designs, but there are 10 exclusive designs. What the difference is between those, I will have to do some investigating on there for you. But not only in embroidery, you have sewing stitches that are in relation to Harry Potter, which I think is super, super cool. Let's see. And the machine also has the stitch designer, so creating custom stitches is something that this machine can do. And Amanda, can you turn the camera around to show it while you are? So, Susan, I don't have the machine here. So I think right before we had the machine show up, Kate had made the announcement that we have had one machine come in. That one machine is going to travel in between the two stores so that we can make appointments with people who are interested in seeing the machine at both locations. So it's currently right now at our Littleton location. If you are somebody who is interested in seeing the machine and would like to express that interest here today, then we would be more than happy to take note of that. If you wouldn't mind just leaving your name and which store you would like to come into to see it, then I will, someone will reach out to you and we can get something scheduled for you. I love you, Sherry. I love you so very much. You know this. But I am on the complete opposite side of that. I have never gotten into Lord of the Rings, but Harry Potter has been amazing. I've always loved it. So some of the things that are also really nice about the machine is, Lisa, we are talking about the Burnett 79. It's the exclusive Harry Potter machine. And right now we have one machine for the floor model that is going in between the two locations so that we are able to accommodate both stores' customers in scheduling appointments to come and see the machine. And currently it is in our Littleton location. So it has 3 different hoop sizes, and those 3 hoops are included. And then it comes with 10 different sewing feet and an extension table. So as some of you may know, when it comes to baby locks, the Soprano is one of my all-time favorite machines because it has a walking foot, it has an extension table, advanced needle threader, like a better needle threader. So this might very well be one of my favorite machines when it comes to Bernina, not only because it's Harry Potter, but because the price point, you're getting the dual feed system, you have a quilting extension table, and it does embroidery. So it has a lot of capabilities. So that is why I'm getting one. And I'll share it with Lily. But I do believe Cindy has the live scheduled for tomorrow, and I can see if she can spare some time. I don't know what project she has in mind and if she'll have enough time to show the machine, but I will let her know that you guys would like to see it. All right, so now we are all done. So now I'm going to remove my project from the hoop and I'm going to trim away the excess stabilizer. And then I like to just use a little wet washcloth or paper towel to go around the edges and get rid of the rest of that stabilizer there. So your honest opinion, do we like the quilting bunny? Oh, thank you, Susan. So Susan has posted the link to the Harry Potter machine in case anybody does want to go and see it. All right. So this is the quilting. This is the non-quilting. What does everybody think? Roberta says the quilting. All right, let's take a look at the eyeballs. All right, so the one with the quilting, I had done the more like grayish blue. And then on this one, I did a more vibrant blue. Both work. Dusty, I'm kind of in the same boat. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I do love spending time with you guys. So I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you guys soon.